All right, so we are going to talk about a new program that rolled out, a new application software, whatever, that rolled out in actually November of 2015. I didn't hear about it until like the last couple months ago. So basically, you know, everybody has heard every version of how everybody runs their power hour differently. You know, there's top coaches that are in the company that still use pen and paper. There are people that use Excel. There are people that use Google Docs and use a stream type software. There are people that use a program called Asana. I mean, there is just, everything possible. So this program was actually created by a Beachbody coach for Beachbody coaches. So it is geared and focused around everything that we do, which is really, really awesome. So I think that the beta version of it was like over at the beginning of the year. So it's really only been active for a couple months, and they are like, they take improvements. Like if you have something that wants to be added, they will take it in, you message them, they'll consider it, which is really, really cool. So there's just in the last 30 days that I've had it, there's been some new additions that I've really enjoyed. So I'm just going to kind of run through what I've learned about it in the last 30 days and how it's helped me. Because I feel like with each different way that people do power hours, I feel like I didn't think that I was going to be perfect at any of them, so I just didn't do them. You know, I have a notebook that has like 100 names in it from when I started. I have an Excel spreadsheet that has all my Facebook friends that I was trying to color code and do stuff with. And then I had a Google Docs that I was putting in all my new friends that I added every month on Facebook. And it was better than nothing, but it still wasn't really working effectively. Because then I'm like, how do I go back and find the people that I talked to back in January? Did I mark them? How did I mark them? Are they in my notebook? Are they in my Google Doc? I don't know. So this program's been awesome. I just finished the 30-day trial, and I did pay for the subscription. So you can try it free for 30 days. And here, I want to show you my shirt. It's Teamzy. Woo! Okay, I got it for free, so it was pretty cool. They sent me an email like, you want a shirt? And I signed up because I love free stuff, because who doesn't? And here on the side has a little blurb, so we'll read it. And then the back says, I don't know if y'all can read it. It says like Power Hour, Powerhouse. Anyway, it's really cool. I'm going to take it to Summit, show it off, whatever. And it's purple. So I'm going to go ahead here in just a second. I'm going to share my screen with you so you can see. You see I still carry Stitch Fix shorts because they fit me better. So I got the hips for them. So Teamzy basically just gives you this dashboard format to run your power hour. It makes it so much more efficient, and you get so much more done in your time. And it really helps you build your relationships versus make a sale. Because everybody is going to appreciate, no matter if they said no at the beginning, no matter if they didn't answer that message when you first messaged them, whatever the case might be, they're always going to appreciate a follow-up and you working on building a relationship with them more than you just reminding them that something's on sale. Like, oh, I think she was interested in 21 Day Fix back in January. I'm going to message her because it's September and it's on sale again. Maybe she'll want to do that sale. So Teamzy kind of takes it a step farther, and you can log what you talked about with them. So you have their name in there, and you all talked on Facebook Messenger. So you click that. And then maybe you had some goals in there, like they want to lose 20 pounds before they go on vacation in 2017. So you put that in. So versus messaging them in September when the 21 Day Fix goes on sale again, you can message them. It's like, hey, I remember that we talked about you wanted to get in shape and be ready for your vacation last year. Is that something you still want to do? And you can go from it at that point because you've got that written down somewhere and you've got something to remind you of that. So I am going to share my screen with you all and kind of make all of this make sense. So let's see. Carrie, you're probably going to see your face for just a second until I get this switched. Okay, so this is Teamzy. When you log in, when you first try Teamzy, this is not what you're going to see right away, obviously, because you've got to go through a little bit of a setup. but it goes through your daily vital behaviors. So you can see right here, there's a dailies tab, and I've already clicked them because I've done them for the day, but I'll unclick them so you can kind of see what it looks like. So this morning I did my workout. After my workout, I drank my shake. On my walk with my dogs, I did my personal development, and I also made my social media posts. Boom, 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 done, out of the way, and you know you did it. So then where do you start? So Teamzy works off of a rating system. And the way that they suggest that you do it is first by adding in to their database the customers that you have in the back office of your Beachbody back office. So what you do is the setup wizard helps you right away, but at any time that you want to add people, and there is a video. You see this tab over here called University. There's a video to show you step by step, watered down, how to export your contacts from the Beachbody back office and put them right into Teamzy. If you have trouble, they will message you back like in no time. There's a little area for you to contact them, and they're really, really great about it. So you would go over to the team tab, and there's a little import button. Import contacts, import history, export contacts. So let's say you wanted to have them somewhere else, you can export them from there. So basically that's what you do. So you start with, they recommend you start with your customers from your back office that have made accounts that are in there. And then they recommend that you add your coaches in if you have coaches already. And then the big daddy is adding all your Facebook friends in. So what you do, and I've kind of done this a little bit different of a way than Teamzy recommends in a sense, because I have so many Facebook friends, like 2,000 or 3,000 or something, is I added in all my customers, like it said, and I went through and I rated them. So basically the way Teamzy works is you rate your people, your contacts, on a scale of 1 to 5. And let me see, here's the scale so everybody can see. So 1 is somebody that you don't want to market to. They're frozen. They're not going to show up. So what does not show up mean? So that dashboard that we started at, I'm going to just flip back over there for a second and come back here. That dashboard we started at, you see that it says who's up next right here. Those are the people that Teamzy is suggesting that you talk to today. Okay, so keep that in mind. We're going to go back to this little section. So we're going to pull this back up. So let's say you put in 10 customers, okay, and maybe one customer has dropped off the face of the earth. They haven't responded to you in a while. It's fine. Drop them down to a 1-star. Somebody that may or may not become a customer or a coach at some point in the future, kind of your cold market, 2-star. And then you can see where the default follow-up for that 2-star rating is every 120 days. So every 120 days, unless you change their rating, they're going to come up. No. Sorry. I said no. Hold on.
I think you have to do it from your phone.
There we go. I did. I usually can do it from my laptop. Okay. So it says default every 120 days. So what's going to happen is on that dashboard that we saw earlier, they're going to come up every 120 days for you to contact them. Okay. Then it goes up to 3 stars, somebody who might become a customer or coach at some point, or an existing customer on HD that occasionally they'll join your challenge groups, but it might be a discount coach. And then it goes up to 4 stars, someone likely to become a customer or coach with a little nurturing, or an existing customer or coach who is a consistent performer, your warm market. They show up every 60 days. Then it goes right up to someone most likely to become a customer or coach, or an existing customer or coach that is a rock star. So somebody that is in your groups every month, somebody who's on Shakeology, or somebody who's thinking about it, somebody who's posting, somebody that you just think is awesome. You can change these ratings anytime you want to. So I was reading from another coach in our Diamond page that the way she does it is once somebody has not responded to her after 3 messages, she drops them down to a 1-star. Because at that point, she knows that they know what she's doing, and if they want help, they're going to reach out, but you don't want to go to that point that you're bugging them about anything. So that rating system is there. But let's say, this person that I talked to her and she says, I'm pregnant. Yes, I would be interested, but I maybe like in September, after I have a baby, whatever. You can go in on that main dashboard page whenever she pops up, and you can put an exact follow-up date if you want to. So if she's like, I'm on vacation, can we talk about this next week? What's the chances of you remembering that with as many people as you're talking to without tracking that somewhere? So you hit in 1 week, and guess what? You don't have to remember it. Teamzy's going to remember it for you, and it's going to come up in the who's next right there on that left-hand side. So you can see that you can even skip a week on there. You have a drop down menu that you can rewrite somebody or completely delete them. The awesome thing is I talked about, they recommended the way that you put your people into Teamzy, and they do that because that is the least chance of duplication. So let's say you add a customer, and they're a coach and they're your Facebook friend. So are you going to have them in your Teamzy dashboard 3 times? No. If their name is spelled the same in all 3 formats, Teamzy's going to know that. It's going to recognize that. And you're just going to have one person. Occasionally somebody will have like a middle initial on something. And in that case, they're a duplicate, and you can hit that delete button right there and not worry about it. So you've got a prospect tab. You've got a customer tab, somebody that's bought a program before. You've got a coaches tab. So you've got that on there to follow up. And then you've got a follow-ups tab, which are ones that you specifically noted you wanted to follow up with. So to kind of recap that, you've got your daily behaviors. You've got your follow-ups and messages right here. And then just to kind of go into a little bit more of how you follow up is, let's say you talk to that person about a specific thing. You just click this box. You type it in, Facebook message, email, text, Instagram, phone call, whatever. Let's say you also invited them. Click invite, drop down menu, free group, challenge group, business opportunity. Boom. And then let's say you're like, wonder when the last time I was at talk to her. What's been our activity, whatever. It would show it right here once you've talked. And then like details. So let's say you put their birthday in there, you put their spouse, children, if they have pets, where they work. You can fill out a ton of information about them. And then you can make notes. Let's say you put in there what their goals are with their fitness, or they want to get ready for vacation. That's where Teamzy's big drive comes from, is relationship marketing, not marketing for sales. So the more that you track and pour into this, and it's all in one concise place, the more you can build a relationship and not build your sales. Because you all know that there's inevitably going to be that person that buys a challenge pack and then falls off the face of the earth. But you would much rather them be a long-term customer and really love what they're doing and get the results than you just see the $30 commission on your paycheck. And then, if you don't have them engaged, who says that they don't return that challenge pack in that first month? So as you kind of work through your power hour, then it will complete these circles. And I unclicked all of them for today so that you all can kind of see what that looks like. So this is how many prospects, how many customers, how many coaches. That relates directly to those tabs that we just talked about below. And so how does Teamzy know how many people that you want to contact every day? Like, how does it figure that out? So whenever you set up Teamzy, you put in goals. You put in income goals, actually. They recommend that if you're just starting out and you're not 2, 3, 4-star diamond and you actually have specific income goals, that you put goals in there that are like 6-figure goals, because that's going to bring you, 6 prospects every day it's going to pull up for you to talk to. It's not going to stop you. So don't think that if you get to 6 and you're like on a roll kicking, like that it's going to make you stop at that 6 of tracking people. You can keep going. But that's what your goal is every day to reach that goal. So you set that up. You can change it at any time you want to. There's that edit daily goals button. And then another thing that I really liked about, I don't know if you all saw this while I was kind of showing you my page, but it helps you build your why. And it keeps that on your page all the time. So I can kind of show you what it does in the setup wizard. And look, there's videos that show you step by step by step on how to do this. It's so nice. Set income goal. I put in $50,000. I mean, because that just gave me a big reach for, my goals every day, who I talk to, kind of working through that. So here's your breakdown of what your goals are. And then it's like, okay, so if this is what your goal is, this is how many people you're going to talk to every day. And then finding your why. So why did you become a coach? What do you hope to accomplish? Why is this important to you? What would achieving this mean for you and your family? Why is this meaningful? How does that make you feel? And then it pulls it all together in a concise little sentence and tells you your why. And obviously, because I just pulled up this setup wizard again, you can do this anytime you want to, and it hangs out there on the bottom left of that screen. So we went over dashboard, went over team. You can put your coach rank in there, and then promote. Let's say you really just don't know what to say to that person. Teamzy figured that out too. So you've got tons of templates on like reconnecting with people, checking in on customers that disappeared from the group. Congratulations to your new coach. I mean, everything. Recommendations, any kind of everything. You can actually send emails directly from Teamzy, which is nice. And I can't remember where it was at, but there's a feature coming because it's still kind of grayed out that I think will let you send bulk emails. And I think it's going to be similar to like a MailChimp or like a newsletter. You'll be able to send it to all your contacts that you have an email loaded in for. So it's not live yet, but I've seen that in here as I played around, so it's coming. Business tab, like I said, those are goals. So it will show you on here like what you've been doing. So like August, September, October of last year, let's say you like your activities compared to your growth. Your how many sales compared to whatever. So you can be like, okay, well, I, did my power hour every day for, all 30 days in June, and I can see where that, helped me grow. And then I've missed a couple days, and it'll just trend that graph for you and kind of show you. And then the last little tab over here is university. Teamzy does live webinars every week. They do little how-to videos. They have videos on how to use all the software. I mean, on everything. Teamzy is Beachbody compliant. If you wanted to know, FYI, it is right there. So that's on there. But it's such an awesome program. I sent them a message today on Facebook because they have a Facebook, and just asking if they have like a PowerPoint maybe or some slides that I could use for tonight. They messaged me back in like an hour. And like we've been chatting since, so that's really, really awesome. Another thing I want to show you, and I want to see if I can get it to work real quick, and then I'll open it up for some questions before it starts to kick us off here, is, okay, I'm going to stop the share of this screen. Hi, Alex, where'd you come from? And I'm going to show, I just learned how to do this. I'm going to blow your mind right here, just so you know. Do y'all see this? This is my phone. Can you all see that? Like, nod your head. Yeah, okay. I can't hear you, so. All right, so Teamzy does not have a mobile app, but their website is very, very usable if you bookmark it to your desktop screen on your phone. So it looks exactly the same. You hit sign in, type in your email address. Whoop, if I can type it in right. I can't ever type anything in right. I'm sure you all know that. And it pulls it up. And it looks exactly the same. It's not some funky, weird format because it's on your Safari or whatnot. So, if you're at work and you have to knock out your power hour on your break, on your lunchtime, whatever, don't think you can't track it. It's still there. You can still do it. You can still rock it out. You can do everything. So I think that's super cool that you have that option. And honestly, I mean, who needs an app when this works, just as well as this does? It's all right there. So it makes everything so concise. It makes it easy. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing and go back to me. And I got this in the mail today with my free tank top, and I thought it had a really awesome message. It said people respect consistency and desire it for themselves. So when people see that you're consistent about posting, about following up, about taking care of yourself, and they're gonna follow suit. Everybody wants to be a part of something, and when they see that you're a part of something consistently, they want to be a part of it too. So, and then another thing, the last thing, and then I swear I'll unmute you all. I can't think of his name, but the Beachbody coach that's creator of Teamzy said, if you don't prioritize, oh my gosh, I feel like Jeff on the call last night kept messing up his notes. If you don't prioritize your relationship, then you can't prioritize. If you can't prioritize your time in your relationship, then can't. Oh my God, I quit. I'm gonna figure what out this quote was because it was really good. I did write it. I wrote it down, but I wrote it in shorthand, thinking that I remember my own shorthand, and I didn't. But it's about prioritizing your time, so it's a good one. Okay, so I'm gonna. How about I don't unmute you all and you just unmute yourself and chat and ask a question? Because I know I just went over. Oh, how much money?
Yes.
It's free for 30 days. It is $29 a month. If you use another coach's email address, it is $25 a month. And I believe the coach's email address that you use, they get money off. So if we did a chain reaction of everybody would save money, which is genius. Okay. So, but it doesn't even ask you for somebody's email until you're at your 30-day mark. Jen Heck will go.
Yes. So show us how I know they pick somebody that you need to follow up with each day. Mm-hmm. Say, a lot of times I will connect with someone that's not on my list, but say I reached out to Carrie Henderson today and I need to add it to my Teamzy. How do you do that? Because that's one thing that I've been doing. I'm like, oh, how do you add that?
On your dashboard, not on your, so that tab little system that's on your left-hand side where it says team, there is a import button at the top. I'm pretty sure it's just on that team part. And you just hit import and you can type in Carrie, You can even click the URL of their Facebook. Let's say they're total cold market. How in the heck are you going to find them? Because sometimes let's say somebody's name is John Smith. You're like, well, how am I going to find John Smith on all my 3,000 Facebook friends? So you can click and copy the URL and put it in their contact information as their Facebook. So so you can put that in there, then you can rank them, and then you can type it in. So you don't have to just keep importing things. I add single people all the time if there's somebody that I talk to. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
You showed that you had bookmarked the page to your phone screen. That might be Basics iPhone 101, but how the hell did you do that?
All right, I'm gonna show you.
I mean, we can follow up another time if someone has good questions, but that was pretty awesome.
I will show you. It'll take me 2 seconds to show you.
I have the same question too, so that's perfect.
Awesome. All right. So I'm glad I don't have any naked photos up currently. All right.
I can fix that.
Oh gosh. Okay, so you go to Teamzy.com. Okay. So you see your little page down here. You see that little box with the air.
Oh, yep.
See, add to home screen. Boom. And so let's say you want to name it my P hour. Okay. Add. There it is, right on the bottom.
Oh, thank you.
Boom. You can do it with anything. So that Beachbody coach link generator, that's how you work that too, FYI.
Oh, okay.
Woo woo.
Oh,
I rocked your world right there.
Yeah, you did.
You can do it with anything. It's awesome.
Awesome.
But it's just, oh my God. I mean, I have been a hot mess of school this week, but it makes such a difference in like getting stuff done. Because like, oh, that's one thing else I didn't talk about. You can put tags on people. No, I did not learn that from Erica's post today. I actually learned it on my own because I unfollow a lot of coaches, so I don't compare myself to people anymore. I learned that from somebody else's post, which I probably unfollowed. So you can add tags to people, any tags you want. So let's say that you talk to somebody and they were interested in the 21-day fix. I have tags on my Teamzy that says 21-day fix interested.
Oh, that's cool.
And so let's say somebody's on Shakeology. So I have a tag on their thing that says Shakeology HD. I have tags on all of my customers that are leads. I have tags on customers that are on Body Beast, that are on the performance plan. So anytime that I want to filter out those customers, let's say I'm running a 21-day fix group, or there's something on sale that I want them to know about, or whatever, you hit that tag, it pulls up all your customers that you've tagged within that. And they can be more than one tag. So let's say they're a lead, they're on Shakeology, they're on the 21-day fix, and maybe they're a coach prospect. Like boom, 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 pull them up whenever you want to. You can change that too anytime you want to on their customer information. You can change them from prospect to customer to coach to personally sponsored coach to downline coach anytime you want to. So like, I could pull up everybody and I could have Carrie in my downline. Well, I don't want to have her as somebody I contact. I'm just going to switch her to as, downline coach. So maybe I just want to see how she's doing one day, and it'll remind me to follow up with her. I mean, you can do it however you like, but there's so many ways to make you stay connected and interacting and whatnot. It's awesome. And they have, like, every week I get some kind of webinar from them about something they're doing, like how to have your best power hour, how to, how to be better at being a relationship marketer, not marketing on sales. I mean, everything. I actually talked to them today, and they said if we had 25 people, they would do a team call for us on how to use the program better, which, I mean, okay. I mean, sure. So 25 of us. We need 25.
And when you say that after the 30 days they ask for an email, and you said use another coach's email, is that just like a referral for them to email that person asking them to sign up?
No, like another coach. Like, so if you did the 30 days and you were ready to sign up and you wanted it a discount, you could put my email in because I'm already a Teamzy member.
Gotcha. Someone that's like referred you.
Like, oh, she used it. So yeah. So it's like a referral between us, not like you're referring somebody that's not on it yet, kind of thing.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Perfect.
Yeah. So it's nice. And I'm pretty sure I use somebody's in Beatnik because not a lot of people are using this yet. I think it's slowly but surely catching on. But I think the fact that all of this is so usable between your back office and it and Facebook, and that the creators of Beachbody Coach, they know how all of this works. It makes everything a lot more fluid. And something's being added every time I get on there. Like I said, that burst email I think I saw is still grayed out, which, I mean, that'll be awesome because I don't know if any of you all have MailChimp.